It's Brainwash with Dr. Tom and vocal chords with Peggy Hustad, the B-52's Revolution Earth.
While the wide arc of the globe is turning, we feel it moving through the dark. Hear the hills scrape the sky, and our eyes fill with the falling sparks. This song actually was written with Kate Pearson and a couple other people, and Cindy Wilson's not even on this album, which I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Kate Pearson wrote it with Strickland and Waldrop. And I really like the B-52s because they're wacky and quirky, and they write about whatever they want.
No way.
Yep. And I think they were really influential with Eidolon, the band I was with, because we'd write about hubcaps and coyote on peyote and dinosaur dinner, and we just wrote about the goofiest things, calculators and just whatever. Mm-hmm. So I really liked them from way back in college, and but they've always been real quirky and wacky. But this song's really lush. I mean, it's just, to me, beautiful. Mm-hmm. It sounds very Celtic, and I love that Celtic, Irish, Scottish music. Mm-hmm. And I think the lyrics really mesh well with what the production and the arrangement's doing, because when they're talking about the earth turning, you feel like you're turning. You feel like you should be turning around and around. Mm-hmm. And when she talks about soaring, you feel like you're soaring. And I really like songs that make you feel like moving, like there's some kind of rise and ebb and tide and flow of the tide, or where you're running or whether you're turning or whatever. It just makes you feel like moving. And the songs like that.
Okay, it's Brainwash with Dr. Tom and vocal chords with Peggy Hustad, Sarah McLachlan, Possession.
Through this world I've stumbled, so many times betrayed, trying to find an honest word to find the truth enslaved. Oh, you speak to me in riddles, and you speak to me in rhymes. My body aches to breathe your breath, your words keep me alive, and I would be the one to hold you down, kiss you so hard, I'll take your breath away. And after I wipe away the tears, just close your eyes, dear. I really like Sarah McLachlan on lots of different levels. She's an excellent singer and songwriter, and she's enabled a lot of women singer and songwriters to gain an audience. And it's, to me, a very competitive business, the music business, and she's helped lots of other women gain exposure, even in the midst of this competition where she should be threatened by them, and but she's very cooperative and let's all do this together. This particular song, I usually like songs that are really uplifting and inspiring, and lyrics that are very positive, but this is kind of a dark kind of love song when you really look at the words, and it's not really got a spiritual meaning, but it's so lush and textured and ethereal to me, and you have this organ starting the song that sounds more uplifting and more spiritual. But it's kind of a disturbing song when you really look at it. You're like, whoa. Because it sort of reminds me of the Police, Every Breath You Take, because when you really listen to the lyrics, I mean, that's somebody who's been jilted, and he's going to pretty much follow her every move, That's not... It's kind of a love song, but it's kind of a stalker song.
Stalker song. Well, the top 10 stalker songs of all time. Well, this would make the list, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to call it a stalker song. It's not that bad. bad, not that dark, but there's definitely some things, nothing stands between us here, and I won't be denied, and I'm going to hold you down and, take your breath away and wipe your tears away, and you're like, okay.
It's Brainwashed with Dr. Tom and vocal chords with Peggy Hustad. Ginny Owens, I Wanna Be Moved.
This road is winding, narrow and steep, and I can't keep walking with frozen feet. My spirit is not willing, my heart is cold as ice. Thaw out my convictions, the passions left my life. And I don't wanna be a flame, I wanna be a raging fire. Tired of my will, my way, your calling's higher. And I know it's time I stop running from the truth. So I'll stand here still until I'm filled. I wanna be moved. Oh yeah, I wanna be moved by you. Mm-hmm. Okay, this, I think, starts the talking about Christian songs. About 4 years ago, I think, I started listening to contemporary Christian music. I was in a Subway waiting to get a sandwich, and somebody next to me said, "Have you ever listened to WBFJ?" I was like, "What? Who are you?" And he told me it was a local radio station that played Christian music, and so I said, okay. So I started listening to it, and I got hooked. So, Christian music now is just far better, in my opinion, than it used to be, and so I've started listening to it a lot more. And I really like Ginny Owens because she is one of those wordy people who writes lots and lots of lyrics.
So you belong to a support group. I'm a wordy. My name is Peggy. I'm a wordy person.
Yes, I'm too.
Hello, Peggy. How you doing? 12-step course on how to not be as wordy. Or
yes. And it's not like every one of her songs is really lyrically laden, but this one is.
That'd be a great name for a rock band. Lyric laden.
Lyric laden. Yes, I think so. She's got a really sweet voice, but this particular song, she kind of, it has this blues sound to it, so she basically delivers a nice blues groove that I really like, and it showed me that a Christian song could even have a bluesy feel to it. And there's other singer-songwriters, Joy Williams also, she's kind of going past this adult contemporary pop kind of genre and doing more like, it sounds more like rock to me. So I like that a lot, and it's a neat song.
It's Brainwashed with Dr. Tom and vocal chords with Peggy Hustad. Nicole C. Mullen, Call on Jesus.
'Cause when I call on Jesus, all things are possible. I can mount on wings like eagles and soar. When I call on Jesus, mountains are gonna fall. 'Cause he'll move heaven and earth to come rescue me when I call. La 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 la. Okay. I really like her a lot. Her songwriting is really amazing, and this song is really neat because her vocals are very consistent with the theme of humility and feeling vulnerable, and then you gain strength as you rely on the Lord more. And so she starts really quiet, really timid, and her lyrics are very quiet and timid basically, and then she becomes louder and louder and more powerful as she hits the chorus where she's calling on Jesus. So I really like the lyric and melody going together so well, and she's got a great voice.